Break the Board Sports. It's your boy RJ Cash. Click that like, hit subscribe. March Madness Friday here. Going to go over 3 games. Is there an upset on the horizon? Again, you can go to breaktheboardsports.com. Click on that monthly $64.99. That'll take you all the way through March Madness, including NHL, NBA, and about the first 3 weeks of baseball. If we're not up over 500, a winning record, and a minimum 7 units, then you get the next 3 months for free. We'll take you to the MLB All-Star Game, NBA, and NHL Finals. So you go to breaktheboardsports.com for that. First game I want to get into here. Let's talk about number 13 Hofstra against number 4 Alabama. Now, Alabama, this is a program that just under Nate Oates' regime just continues to have issues. Second leading scorer picked up for having a whole factory of weed in his car pretty much. So he's out. This Hofstra team was already dangerous. Alabama laying 12, 159.5 is the total. 43% of the ticket count, 29% of the handle going over. 57% ticket count, 71% of the handle to the under. Now, when you look at the side, ticket count 50-50 both ways, but 67% of the money is on Hofstra catching the 12. 33% of the money is on Alabama here. Now, Alabama 23-9, Hofstra 24-10. Hofstra has also been very good against the spread, 21-11 on the years, to where the Crimson Tide just 14-18 got knocked out of the SEC tournament by Ole Miss. This is a team that's just been helter-skelter all year long as Alabama. Put up a lot of points, don't defend very well, and just up and down for Nate Oates. Now, Hofstra, they're going to have to keep this game low scoring. They're only averaging 76.1 points per game, as to where Alabama has the number 1 ranked scoring in college basketball, 92.6 points per game, so about a 16-point edge. So, again, Hofstra is going to have to slow this down. Now, the good thing is Alabama gives up 83.9 points per game, as to where Hofstra only gives up 66.9. So, Lord give it, Lord take it away. Average it all up in the blender. Bama's about 2 points per game better now. Shooting, Hofstra shoots defensively. They give up about 39.2% from the floor. Now, Bama shoots the ball 45.9% from the floor, as to where Hofstra shoots at 44.7%. If you look at these two teams, as far as neutral site, Hofstra 5-0, Alabama 4-3, Hofstra 9-8 on the road, Bama 7-3 on the road. Now, Hofstra, they've been really good over their last 12 from an ATS standpoint. They're 9-3 ATS the last 12. They've won 7 straight. Now, they haven't beaten the SEC in their last 5. They're just 1-4 over those 5. So not something you'd be looking for a huge upset here. However, 9-3 ATS their last 12, as I just said. But in the role of the dog, Hofstra is 10-2 against the spread. Now, Bama, they've won 9 of their last 11, 6-2 their last 8 versus the Coastal Athletic Conference. As a favorite, Alabama 16-4 straight up. Listen, a lot here going on with Alabama. That loss to Ole Miss, I just didn't like that loss and how they lost it. Just was not a good look for them. For me, I like Hofstra here catching 12. I think you're getting good value with that. I'll take Hofstra plus the points. Excuse me. Next game on the board. Fighting a cold, guys. Sorry. Next game on the board, we got Furman, the 15 seed, against UConn, the 12, or the 2 rather. UConn's laying 20.5, 136.5 is the total. 81% of the ticket count, 63% of the handle going to the over. 19% ticket count, 37% of the handle to the under. Now, Connecticut is getting 77% tickets, 61% of the handle. Only 23% ticket count, 39% of the handle going to Furman. 20.5, but there's some 21.5s out there now. The Paladins of Furman 22-12 on the year. UConn 29-5. Now, line opened up 20.5. Like I said, there's some 21.5s over there at Caesars. Furman averaging 76.5 points per game, as to where UConn averaging 79 points. Furman, very good on defense. They only give up 70.5 points per game. However, UConn, that's the 19th best scoring defense in college basketball, giving up 66. Now, UConn defensively, They hold opponents to 40.3% shooting, as where Furman, they shoot at 47.3% from the floor. UConn shoots at 49 flat percent from the floor. Furman here, when you look at them, um, neutral sites 4-2 this year. UConn 5-1. Now Furman is 4-1-1 against the spread. Their last 6 games here, and 5-1 straight up their last 6. However, they haven't won. They haven't pulled many upsets here in the role of the dog. Just 3-7 their last 10 as a dog. Now UConn, they win a ton of games, 16-4 over their last 20, 5-2 straight up their last 7 as a favorite. However, UConn is just 6-14 against the spread their last 20. Listen, I don't like this game as much as I like Hofstra. I think Hofstra plus 12 is a great value play, especially with Alabama's second leading scorer being out of the game. I think that's a huge upgrade for them. However, I do lean Furman here, catching 21.5. I'll get to the window on a single unit as to where Hofstra, that's more of a double unit play. Click that like, hit subscribe. Next game on the board, another 2 seed, Purdue. Now, oh, has Purdue been here before? So they win the Big Ten championship tournament, and now they're a 2 seed. Sound familiar? They got knocked off as a 2 seed here a couple years back. Now they're in the same role. Queens coming to town, 25.5 is the spread, 163.5 is the total. Now 76% of the ticket count, 61% of the handle going to the under 163.5, 34% ticket count, 30 or 24% ticket count, 39% of the handle going to the over. When you look at the side, Queens getting only 17% of tickets and 36% of the handle. So everybody's on the Boilermakers here. Everybody loves them. 83% of ticket count, 64% of the handle. Queens 21-13, Purdue 27-8. And again, recency bias is going to come in here. This line opened up 23.5. We just keep climbing. Queens, though, a lot of people don't know this, has the 25th best scoring offense in college basketball. 84.6 points per game is where Purdue averaging 82.9 points per game. Now, Queens, they give up a ton. That's their problem. Purdue's going to be able to score 83.4 points per game is what Queens gives up compared to Purdue, 69.3 points per game. Now, Purdue, perfect on a neutral floor this year, 7-0. Queens 3-1. Queens is 7-1 straight up their last 8. They're just 3-11 their last 14 opportunities in the role of the underdog. They've played to the over 7 of their last 9. 5 of the last 6 in the month of March have won over the total. And Purdue's right there with them. Purdue has played to the over 7 of their last 10. But look, Purdue is 5-1 their last 6. They've won 7 straight against the Atlantic Sun Conference. But these two stats just keep ringing true. Again, this happens when these teams get on in these bigger conferences, make a run and win them. We see them come out flat. Purdue has been in this role before with a much better team than this one. Purdue just 2-6 ATS in the last 8 and just 1-6 against the spread their last 7 as a favorite. Listen, I don't think Queens pulls the upset here, but I do think 25.5 is way too many. I will take Queens to cover. RJ Cash Cole, Break the Board Sports, giving you stats, trends, and information to help you with your handicap, whether you fade or follow. Hope you win your bets. God bless and happy handicap.